Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know this video is coming out after a long time because my action camera developed some problems and I had to get it fixed. Moreover, the action camera mount was a bit off, so I had to reinstall it with MSeal and stuff like that. And as you all know, the lockdown scenario is going on with the monsoon season also set in. So it's literally raining day in and day out. So I can't really venture out that much to shoot videos. So yeah, as the situation improves, I will be more frequent. That's the promise from my side. Now, as you can see, I'm backing up the bike because I just spotted a orange Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and it is such a sweet machine. Like, I would really appreciate a chance to ride it and share my experience with all of you, my fellow viewers and subscribers. I'm really waiting for that opportunity, to be honest. Anyways, as all of you might have guessed already, this is a video about Royal Enfields, and this is actually a part video. In the first part, I will be talking to you about 5 reasons why you should consider getting a Royal Enfield motorcycle. While in the second part, I will be telling about 5 reasons why you might want to avoid getting one. Okay. And this is not a comprehensive list as to all the factual details why you should avoid it and why you should get it and stuff like that. This is my take on why you should considering getting one. So yeah, the first point for why you should consider getting a Royal Enfield motorcycle over the others is the pure charm, the appeal, and the old school heritage that the brand enjoys. Now, as you all know, Royal Enfield is one of the oldest motorcycle manufacturers in the world. It started operations in 1901, and this particular model, the Bullet, holds the world record for being in continuous production since the 1930s, which is pretty commendable. Like, this particular bike has been in production even before we were born, like even before our grandfathers were born, to be honest. And that particular old school riding charm, that appeal, that attention that you enjoy, can't you just can't have it on any other motorcycle in this price point. I know there are a lot of retro motorcycles nowadays, like the Java, the Benelli Imperiale, but the Royal Enfield is a class apart in this particular price range. Yes, there are other new retro bikes like the Kawasaki W800, the BMW R18, but then they cost like twice, even like 10 times as much, to be honest. So we are not talking about those over here. Royal Enfield is such the attention grabber. Like, everywhere I go, people turn to look at the particular bike, and then they have a lot of questions and stuff like that. So the feeling of riding a Royal Enfield is an experience in itself, and it has to be experienced firsthand to understand what I am trying to say over here. So yeah, that attention that you draw, the ride, the road presence is very important if you are going to buy a Royal Enfield. Point, which is the build quality and reliability of Royal Enfield motorcycles. Now, mine is a 2017 named Royal Enfield Electra BS4, and for the past 3 years that I have owned it, the bike hasn't given me a single issue, like not a single problem. It has never betrayed me and never let me stranded on the road. And the factor is similar for all the other Royal Enfield motorcycles that are on sale. Right now, with the introduction of the BS6 norms and the upgradation to fuel injection and ABS, the factor has only improved. Now, among the Royal Enfield community, we are literally proud that our bikes are made of metal and not of plastic, Bajaj. So what I meant to say is that the build quality of Royal Enfield motorcycles in this price range are top notch. Like, in the price, no mic is perfect, I'd like to tell you that, but then what they offer in this price range is really good. The reliability quotient of these bikes are amazing. The Indian Defence Forces have been using Royal Enfield motorcycles for the past, what should I say, since 1950s, and they have been tried and tested right from the chilly temperatures of the Himalayas and to the arid conditions of the Thar deserts to everywhere in other places of India. So the bike literally testifies for itself that it is dead reliable, and it's also extremely simple to work on. I can tell you that I'm a BCom graduate and I don't have any technical know-how as it is, but then I can literally work on my bike like almost 50 to 60% of it at home with basic tools like spanners and wrenches and screwdrivers, and it's really simple to work on. It's really simple. It doesn't have any advanced electronics like traction control, wheelie controls, light controls, stuff like that, which you get on other modern motorcycles. And the simplicity only makes it easier for maintaining it. Like, with a little bit of mechanical inclination, anyone can work on a Royal Enfield. anyone, literally anyone. And maintaining it also is extremely simple. The bike just needs a little bit of TLC and it won't betray you ever. Like regular maintenance like oil changes and all are necessary, like those are important for any motorcycle, but then if you do that on a timely and proper basis, the bike will always be beside you and never let you down in any situation. Yeah, I don't advise it keeping it out in the rain and then expecting it to start over, but then you get my point, right? Like I can refer to Royal Enfield motorcycles as the AK-47 of motorcycles. Like as we know, AK-47 are some of the most reliable guns in the world. Royal Enfield is just similar to that. They are dead reliable and they have some of the best build quality in the segment. Yeah, like small glitches like exposed wires and stuff like that, they are there, but then those are some extremely small factors that can be overlooked, and for overall at this price range you get an amazing machine for what you are paying. Reason you should consider getting a Royal Enfield motorcycle is because of its superb after-sales support and spares availability. Let me tell you, Royal Enfield has one of the best after-sales support of any motorcycle manufacturer in India right now, and the spares are also readily available. A periodic maintenance service for my motorcycle costs around 2,500 to 3,000 rupees with the oil change included, and as you can see that it doesn't burn a hole in your pocket at all. It's pretty economical for the motorcycle and the brand it represents. And for the spares part, they are readily available anywhere, even if you are not visiting a service center. And they're also pretty cheap compared to other motorcycles like the Ninjas or stuff like that. The chain sprocket set of a Ninja 250 itself costs around 18,000 rupees, which is pretty expensive for a 250cc bike, and also have to wait for a long period for the parts to arrive from Japan. So maintaining and running a Royal Enfield on a day-to-day basis is pretty easy in that way. And moreover, even if you're not visiting a service center, any roadside mechanic can solve your issues, because Royal Enfield mechanics are that easy to work on. Like the mechanicals are that easy to work on, and you can get them serviced literally anywhere, which is a real lifesaver. And you should consider getting a Royal Enfield because of its amazing fuel economy. Now mine is a slightly modified 350cc Bullet Electra. The modifications are I have changed the exhaust system and I am running the rear tire from the Classic, which is a wider section tire. So my stock mileage has gone down a little bit, like my bike gives around 36 kilometers per liter city and highway combined. But what I verified from the other members of the riding group is that the stock bikes that are there, the stock Electras and the Bullets and the Classics, they return around a mileage of 40 kilometers per liter city and highway combined, which is pretty amazing for engines of this cubic capacity. And even if you take into consideration the latest 650 twin from the Royal Enfield stable, those being parallel twin 650cc units, they have a mileage of 30 kilometers per liter city and highway combined, which is pretty amazing. And I can tell you that there are no other middleweight motorcycle in the Indian market right now which has such an amazing fuel economy for that performance that it gives. Like, if you take the Ninja 600, the Ninja 650, the Benelli 600, or any other middleweight motorcycle for that fact, none of will give you such an amazing fuel economy. And with that fuel economy aspects come another very important thing, which is the tank range. Because they have a very good fuel economy, the tank range on these bikes are pretty amazing. So you don't have to visit the fuel pump as often as on the other motorcycles, and also the tourers out there, it's a very good thing because then you'll have a very good touring range on the motorcycles. And as we know, the fuel prices are on the rise day by day. It's already 83 rupees today in West Bengal, and it will only go up because fuel being a limited resource energy. What should I say? Like, it's no use blaming the government and the GST and all the things that people say, all the shit that they speak. Actually, we have to realize something, that the fuel will get expensive day by day. They may even touch 3-digit someday in the near future, so we have to be ready for that. Now, transition to electric is not what I'm talking about right now, but then you're getting the point. And also, being fuel efficient means getting light on the environment, which is also a very good thing, so brownie points for that also. And with that, we come to the last point, and this is a controversial one, I'd say, which is you should get a Royal Enfield motorcycle because of their amazing engines. Okay, now I know a lot of you will be commenting that the KTM engines are better, the RC engines are better, Yamahas are better, but hear me out carefully over here. Royal Enfield engines were designed a long time ago before the other engines that you are speaking about, and every engine is unique. Each engine has a very unique purpose that they are built to serve, and Royal Enfield is just that. The 350 and the 500cc single cylinders which Royal Enfield employs in their motorcycles were designed in around 1950s, 1960s. I know these engines have been updated from the CIs to UCs, but then the basic construction and architecture has been the same. You have to realize that factor. Like the Royal Enfield engines use push rods, they don't have liquid cooling, they have a very low RPM range. Like a KTM engine or a Yamaha engine, they rev all the way up to like 9,000, 10,000, even the Yamaha R3 revs up to 13,000 or something like that. But then Royal Enfield engines rev only up to what, like 7,000, 8,000. The benefit of that is they make a lot of torque in the bottom end, which makes it amazing for city riding. The most of the power comes in around 2 or 3,000, 4,000 RPMs, just like that, which makes it amazing for bumper to bumper traffic. You don't have to ring the motorcycle out to get all the power band. And also being a slow speed engine also helps with the fuel economy. But you realize that, like, if you want a fast motorcycle, just go for the other brands that are out there, like the KTMs or the stuff like that. But if you want to enjoy the proper bliss of riding an old school machine in the way motorcycles are meant to be ridden, then you should go for Royal Enfield. And moreover, what's the point of going 150, 160 on Indian roads or even more? Like, they are already unsafe. Like, as you can see on the roads, like there are so many patch ups, and I mean there are more patch ups over here than patch ups in the entire, I don't know, I mean I can't really say it over here. So yeah, it's just like that. I mean, going those speeds on Indian roads are downright dangerous. So yeah, if you want to have a proper riding experience, a safe riding experience and an amazing one, so you should go for a Royal Enfield. With that, I come to the end of this video. I'll be coming on to the next part very soon. Till then, ride safe, have a nice day. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching the video.